The state of Arizona's budget development process consists of a budget which is set for a fiscal year. State agencies will use guidelines set by the governor to prepare budget requests. They will then submit their requests to the governor's Office of Strategic Planning and Budgeting by September 1st for the following fiscal year. The Office of Strategic Planning provides copies of the budget requests to the Joint Legislative Budget Committee staff, and the governor's office and the JLBC staff review budget requests in the fall of each year. Along with reviewing budget requests, JLBC staff and OSPB also independently produce revenue estimates. The governor and legislature are not bound by these forecasts and may use their own estimates for budget development. The governor is required to produce a budget for the upcoming year for consideration by the legislature within 5 days after the start of each regular session of the legislature. The executive budget allocates 58% of new discretionary spending, or $447 million, for both K-12 and higher education. The executive budget advances education by accelerating signature education investments, expanding the school safety program, incentivizing academic improvement and excellence, and preparing students for tomorrow's new economy workforce. Considering more than half of the state's budget is dedicated to education, I believe that higher education is funded adequately towards Arizona's 3 public universities and the state's community colleges. I also believe that the model prioritizes higher education by creating a state funding model that could possibly incentivize equity. Arizona provides support for advanced technology development at colleges within rural areas in the state in attempts to increase accessibility. In order to streamline the state's budget development, I believe that getting schools on board with the importance of expanding adult learners' access to quality educational opportunities that support job training, employment, and aspiration for higher education, as well as considering higher education as a good that will benefit all of society. In order to be more responsive and allow institutions to create budgets aligned to college outcomes, I believe that the states must look and thoroughly analyze the kinds of outcomes that advocates are promoting. Lastly, when legislators push to prioritize higher education funding during the budget development process, I believe that they can argue how much degree completion influences the economy and job attainment.